Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack by using code K100 at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando.
What?
I said I thought you were done. I said nice one, Disco. There was a Nick Aldis got hacked on Twitter, and they have his account promoting.
Oh, that's okay. So that's Nick Aldis.
He's hacked.
That's a hack.
Yeah.
Oh, because I responded to a hack.
See how they have a picture of him holding a sign up?
Yeah, I know.
That's AI. It's faked.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you know this is a hack?
I read it and I just knew it was a hack, and I texted Nick. He was like, "Yeah."
So what did he say?
Why
I responded to this because it says big news to share with everyone today. I'm going to announce the launch of the WWE coin, stepping into the world of crypto and bringing my passion for innovation to a whole new level. Let's make this journey unforgettable. And I quote tweeted that and said, "Is this like the Hawk Tua coin?"
Yeah. So he was like, "Yeah, WWE knows." He's like, "Can you text out or tweet out that it was hacked?" I was like, "All right."
Who was it that thought that they were talking to Meltzer, but they weren't, or Meltzer thought he was talking to somebody, but he wasn't, and it...
Disco Master PP.
A lot of people have done that.
That is true. How funny was that? He answered back to him, right?
Right. I mean, who doesn't he respond to though?
Yeah, because
he responds to everybody.
Whoever PP is, I have no idea. He responds like Disco at his worst. You know, so it's always like something really.
Bro, you know, there's something about being at your house and being on the keyboard because, for example, I meet a lot. You can imagine how many people I meet, right? I've never had anybody say you're. I heard nothing. They're always nice, right?
Right.
Disco came out. You heard it. You were there. You recorded it. He had a good pop, bro. You know, and so a lot of times the people that are on their keyboard, they don't even go to the shows. You know, you're not meeting that guy. And so what were we talking about right now? I'm sorry, I lost my track of mind.
I just got word that real Nick Aldis is claiming he was hacked. I doubt it. You like that?
But what were we talking about, Harry?
We started with the Aldis hack meme coin, and then Disco was talking about... Oh, because I said the one thing was AI faked, and you asked who had faked Meltzer out.
Right. So, and what was the point I was going?
Oh, people are public like they are on Twitter.
Right. Oh, so it was very surprising to me. And like, you know, I've known Dave a long time. I've never, ever seen him being condescending with anybody or myself. That's why I would always put, I love Surly Dave. But yeah, he literally answers everybody back, you know, and he's trying to burn them. And I think he doesn't like when you call him out for being wrong about something.
Let me give you this. Dave just posted this a couple minutes ago, and I had to respond to this. Tom at the payoff tweeted, Dave, you believe your personal taste is more valuable than the fans who decide what is good and how they spend their time and money. If something is really good, more fans will watch weekly TV, attend shows, and purchase events. Your taste in pro wrestling, especially at your advanced age, is not indicative of the taste of most current wrestling fans. Your taste is your opinion, not fact. You are often out of sync with what mainstream wrestling fans enjoy, no different than Tony Khan. You don't get a load of this response. You're going to crack up at this response, Konnan. Are you ready for this response?
Yeah.
This is what Dave wrote. Stop listening to podcasters and actually read. My job is analyzing business. You don't know what I like, nor actually do most readers. Because I write based on business trends. Has nothing to do with what I like. I had to quote tweet that. And you want to know what I said?
Yeah.
My comment is, wait a minute, where's my,
I can find it.
Yeah, why is it not, I can see my tweet here, but for some reason it's not on the.
Send?
It's right here. It's quote tweeted, but for some reason, I don't know why this is like, it's got a bunch of views and comments. Okay. I put Mount Rushmore of lack of self-awareness.
Right.
That's absolutely the Mount Rushmore of lack. Dave, are you actually serious that he's trying to say that this has nothing to do with what everybody know what he likes, you know?
He awards star ratings based on the public and the crowd. He's rating based on his preferences, right?
Yeah.
That's what everybody assumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does mention
because, bro, like I said before,
crowd is important.
He said what?
That the reaction of the crowd is important, like how involved the crowd is in a match and all that kind of stuff. That's also part of the formula that he uses. Yeah.
Well, the live crowd reaction is not is these guys that never run a wrestling show don't understand that's not the main metric. Your main metric is how many fans you're drawing on television. That's your audience because you want to increase that fan base. The fans that go to the show, they're not going to like they're fans. Of course, they're going to react good. You know, if you're not drawing and you have fans at the show and they're not reacting, it's like you're really in trouble. But like if they're fans of the show, they're going to react. Especially the way wrestling is these days with crowd participation. You know,
Yeah, but
They spend money. They're there instead of being at home
right?
or anywhere else.
And the thing is that fans, they're just like, you know, they're wrestling fans are very special because they've started a lot of funny chants and then a lot of things that I find very entertaining. Okay, there's some stuff that's annoying, but okay, I don't even think about it.
Wait, this Nick Aldis hack is unbelievable. They actually have video of it.
Shut up, really? AI? It's some dangerous stuff with that.
Yeah.
The way it was phrased, I was like, "There's no way he's announcing that video."
Yeah, do you see that?
It's obvious, but people are going to.
Can we see it, please?
Oh yeah, I'm sharing it right now. Yeah.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I want to share
Listen,
with you.
what a great hack this is. It's like
WWE
totally believable.
Currency Solana. Let's make some history. Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man.
Wow. Well, at least he isn't saying anything bad. You know, he's not having him. I like that.
Yeah.
Nah, but you know what? The good thing is that that most people are smart and are going to know that it's a hack, that
Let's
it's
see.
fake. But all you need is a handful of dumb people that
That's the
are gonna-
$100.
Right.
Yeah.
And there are
When it
lot
has
of
a
those.
code like this, there's something. I saw that code and I went, "That's not right." See, people are noticing it.
Interesting.
Good.
Yeah, Mickey tweeted it too. Yeah, all right. So people are noticing.
Mickey who? Mickey James?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I still think it's a shoot.
You think?
I think he's trying to do a Hawk Tua thing with the coin, the Hawk Tua coin.
Maybe. Go ahead.
Scam. All right. So just finishing with Rey de Reyes.
I wanted to say one
go,
thing
Joe.
about the Meltzer and the star ratings thing. 'Cause if he based his star ratings on what's popular and does the best business, then Hogan versus Andre at WrestleMania 3 would be a 6-star match.
Oh, I just remembered right before I forget. So when Disco was saying that, you know, people are fans and they go to the show, bro, I've been to a lot of shows where the match is bad and the people are on it. Okay, let's go home. When's the finish?
And
you know,
there's
so they're not. So if a match is entertaining, yeah, they'll jump in and they'll make the place crunk. You know what I'm saying? Turned up, but they don't. You know, they don't pop over everything. Believe you me.
Listen to this thing that Dave said. This is unbelievable too. Somebody says, I think when he's talking about your taste, he's returning to your star ratings for matches, referring to your star ratings for matches, which are usually a source of debate within the IWC. Higher star ratings equal your taste. Dave actually responded with this. Star ratings are largely based on movement of the crowd based on actual performance. I hate many matches I've given high grades to. If it was based on my preference, it would be totally different.
Okay,
What on earth is this
okay,
guy
wait.
doing?
Let me just say
Right.
this. So he said that it's based on the movement of the match, right?
Based on
Of the people.
the movement of the crowd,
Of the crowd,
based
okay.
on actual performance, right?
Bro, when have you ever seen him give Jim Duggan more than -1 star?
No, he said it was. As a matter of fact, he actually is quoted when he's talking about the Hogan Austin match, the
Right.
Hogan Rock match.
3
Right.
stars.
Somebody
by the way.
posed. He literally says in that I didn't realize how bad Duggan was. That's how he described Jim Duggan. How bad he was.
Right.
So dude, Dave is like.
Oh man, come on,
he's
wait,
like,
wait.
Go ahead.
I mentioned Hogan versus Andre, 93,000 people, biggest main event, biggest Saturday night's main event on the rematch. -4 stars. So that's
Right.
not indicative of your judging it based off the crowd response and business.
Right, because the crowd loved it. You didn't. Yeah, it wasn't good wrestling. It wasn't supposed to be. It's an angle. It's a storyline.
Right.
And the people are invested in it. Yeah, Ricky the Dragon and Macho was great. I love that too. But this wasn't two guys that are known for their work rate. They're known for being over the top characters. Yeah.
And let me tell you something about that match. If you go back and watch it and try to don't look at it from a like critical eye, work. Just watch it as like if you're a fan and you think like you're just a mark, right?
Right.
Bro, it looks like the way Hogan sells in that match, which is excellent because it looks like a giant guy with big giant hands and everything, like clobbering him. That's what the match looks like. And it's like, man, in the Prism, like in that's not definitely not negative 4 stars. It's like a 3-star match. It's like good. It's like this looks like a 500-pound giant 7-foot man like clobbering Hulk Hogan. Even the offense doesn't look that great. Anybody could stand next to Andre the Giant and think if that guy hit you, even if he didn't hit you hard, he's going to knock you down. Period. So
I just think Dave likes more realistic looking wrestling, like the Japanese.
Oh, come on. That's not, dude. He likes it's completely fake looking. Like the Japanese stuff. That's not real. Like nobody's going
Of
to
course
stand
it
there.
isn't, but it's more realistic.
Oh, just because there's
Instead of standing there
and letting somebody hit
well,
you.
you're not going
to.
You are not going to convince me of your viewpoint. Go ahead.
I'm correct.
It's all started.
He wants to see
your
like
mind
competitive moves and all that kind of stuff is what he likes.
People started judging this and looking at it more critically, other than guys like Disco. I mean, when Omega and Ada had that match and Dave gave it the first ever 6 stars, everyone went, wow, Dave went 6 stars. I got to see that. Everybody in this community went and watched the match. Now, what happened then was people kind of went, yeah, it was good, but it wasn't. I did.
6 stars,
I thought it was
wasn't
great,
6 stars, right?
Right. And then from there, the next match got 6.25 or 7. And then now all these AEW matches have 5 stars when rarely does WWE get it.
Right. Where I think Kurt Angle never had one, right?
Like if he goes by moving to the crowd and actual performance, bro, the most realistic looking matches were like things that Jerry Lawler was in. Because these guys looked like they were punching each other in the face hard back and forth.
Yeah, right.
Like that, some of those old Memphis looking matches.
Which also got a pop from the crowd. Just like in Atlanta. Remember in Atlanta? What would the people do? Chant
on every punch.
Every punch, It's like, yeah. So yeah, that's actual performances, making it look like you're fun. That's the whole thing about
that's the
people
thing.
Don't get
You're talking about a fight, matches, not a wrestling match.
If you want to give star ratings to professional wrestling matches, okay, and 5 is 5 stars, that is as close. 5 stars means you got as close to the match. Every detail covered, look at as realistic as possible as it possibly was.
Right.
The only 5-star match that I've seen that's actual that like based on that criteria, okay. There's a 10-minute match you can find online with the Dynamite Kid against Tiger Mask. The work is
that's tremendous.
The
and they were way
realistic.
Bro, they were so ahead of their time.
Right. And that's 5-star work. Yeah. It doesn't look like a work.
There's another great match with Tiger Mask against Bret Hart.
Yeah. And then it looks like a shoot.
Right.
That's work. That's 5-star work because you made it look as real as possible. So that's how I rate matches. Like,
I just think it goes overboard when 5 is supposed to be the threshold and you somehow made it to 7. I mean, if you want it, if something's better than 5, put 5 plus, and that's it, and stop right there.
Yeah,
right.
That was a mistake.
All right, what anything else, Harry?
I mean, I'll say I got involved with New Japan watching it because I got intrigued with like, what? There's a match that went 6 stars. Let me go watch it, and got into it, and then got involved with like Bullet Club and all that kind of stuff. So it hooked me, and I enjoyed those matches.
Here's what I get out of Japanese wrestling. Okay, a lot of those guys. This is years ago. I don't know how they are now, but they were very innovative with their offense. So that's what things you would pick up, like the actual way they'd work a match from start to finish. I'm like, that's not. I don't think
I was just thinking of something that we both brought up. You talk about crowd participation, and it sometimes can be annoying to you, but when you think about it, they were doing crowd participation in Atlanta. That woo,
right, of course, yes, yeah.
Like the fans have always been a part. It's just gotten more, and just like remember when they were wrestling in Puerto Rico, and every time somebody punched, wow,
Yeah, there's still old school fans. Like there's still a market for that, I thought, but nobody does it anymore. It's like, so whatever.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.